Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and will be truly appreciated. Okay, so like I like to do with these after the pen for my work planner, I'm going to go ahead and insert some videos of the various meals that I had for breakfast and for lunch for the week of April the 20th through the 24th. Hey guys, good morning. It is Monday, April 20th, and breakfast for today is a big bowl of cereal. I like to mix my cereal, so this has a Sugar Smacks, Lucky Charms, and a little bit of Honey Bunches of Oats. I like to mix at least 2 or 3 cereals, I always have, and then just regular cow milk. And then a side order of toast, but because I'm having cereal and nothing else savory, there's no ketchup with the toast. And if you've been watching for a while, you know what I mean by that. Monday, April 20th, lunch is a kiwi, a little fun bag of crunchy Cheetos, because that's what we had. And I've got a toasted salami sandwich, although it's sort of like the Yardo beef summer sausage style with some déjeuners. Bread was getting old, so it's toasted. That's lunch for today. Breakfast today, Tuesday, April 21st, is a small banana. I had some boiled eggs, so I made a sandwich on some toast with the boiled eggs, cheese, lettuce, and some bacon bits, because that's what we had in the fridge. Lunch for today, Tuesday, April 21st. So we had some leftover chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So I made me, as you do, a chicken nugget burrito. So the burrito has some cheese, some beans, all leftovers found in the fridge, some lettuce and a few chicken nuggets, some tortilla chips, and some salsa and cheese on the side. Morning guys, breakfast today, Wednesday, April 22nd, is a mixture of cereals. I've got Captain Crunch Berries, Lucky Charms, and Honey Bunches of Oats, and underneath that there's a banana and some milk, and then a cup of coffee with creamer. Lunch for today, Wednesday, April 22nd, is a lettuce and salami sandwich on toast with a bag of Cheez-Its and some bread and butter pickles. Morning guys, breakfast for Thursday, April 23rd, I think it's the 23rd, yeah, is a breakfast burrito and a banana. And breakfast burrito is a very loose term in that there is actually no breakfast food in it. It's whole wheat tortilla shell with some leftover fried rice and some leftover piece of chicken, cheese, and then I've got some Taco Bell sauce on the side, and it's breakfast, so I guess yeah, it's a breakfast burrito. Hi guys, it is Thursday, April 23rd. Lunch is some leftovers. Monday night, my brother had ordered KFC via Grubhub, and this is what's left. Some mashed potatoes and gravy, and then a slice of chicken strip that I had just cut up inside. It's got pepper and Tabasco with a side of green grapes. Breakfast for today, Friday, April 24th, is a plain bagel with cream cheese, and it's got some of the Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning on it. We don't have a Trader Joe's here, but when my brother's friends go to the mainland, they would bring for him, and some grapes, and in the corner there, you can't see it, a big cup of coffee. Lunch for Friday, April 24th is fun bag of chips, just plain Lay's potato chips, some washed grapes, and my folks did a bi-weekly Costco run. So these are, I guess you can buy it in the refrigerated section, the beef Polish dog thingies with tons of relish, mustard, ketchup, and onions. Okay, so this week was an interesting week because if you guys remember from last time, I had set this up to be in the horizontal style. And Bucky says hi, and now he's going to go back to his porch, or perch, I should say. And I think what I needed to do, well, what I had to do is when I started putting all of the information in for Monday, I had the tendency to want to go down. And so I had to put this in because that wasn't in the video, and that didn't happen until that Monday when I was writing all the things that I completed. I'm like, oh no, you got to stop. And so that visual with just one of these mod liners, just, it helped me. And I have to say, I was a bit hesitant, a little bit worried, because I don't like a horizontal layout. I am definitely more of a vertical. But for whatever reason, even though in previous weeks, I still used about 3 boxes worth of items, because this middle section here was just the meals that I ate, I felt like I had more space to write, and it's ridiculous. I don't know why I felt like that, but there's actually more writing in here as I'm writing this way than if I were just making a list down this way. And maybe it just feels like this is, even though it is literally 3 boxes worth of writing, I guess in my mind it just felt more of a journal, which is probably the biggest benefit of doing a horizontal layout versus a virtual versus an actual list where it's just bullet and very short and to the point. Because for this week in here, and as you guys know, this is what I keep next to me to actually just put the list type of things. It is very much abbreviated, really, just because I have no space. And so I was able to take this and actually flesh it out a little bit more here, and I quite like that. I like seeing the meals here versus the meals across the page like that. I don't know, it's really weird because when I set it up, I was like, I mean, it's only going to be for a week, but I really like the way that it looks. This is all business. Okay, so I just immediately got the image of a mullet in my head. So business in the front, party in the back. So this is the business part, and this is the party part. Yeah, it's wild and crazy in Casa de Johanna, but I don't know. I'm definitely going to do this for this upcoming week here, where I'm going to set it up in a horizontal style. Plus, and I don't know if you guys have been here for a while, but if you've been here from the beginning, you know that as much as I love decorating and seeing pretty things, I love the look of pen to paper. And because I do this at the end of the day and I can actually take my time and flesh it out, I can really work on my penmanship versus this is literally just chicken scratch. I mean, I can read it and it's completely legible to me, but this is definitely written out in a slower way and more reflective of it. So yay. And every day I would start my day the same way. I always start my day the same way. I log in at a little before 7:45 because that's when I start. We have a group chat just for my department, and so we just sort of say good morning to each other around the 7:45 hour. That sounded weird. Around 7:45 every morning, just so that we can check in that we're all there, and then we go about our daily tasks. And in that chat, because it is quicker than email, sometimes we ask each other questions because we are all working remotely, because we all have different functional tasks. It might just be easier for me to go in the chat and ask my manager for something or ask my coworker for something versus putting up an email. I do still email them if I need something a little bit more formal or if I need to be able to print it out for a student's file. We have gone away from the 2 meetings a day to a 1 meeting in the afternoon. In the beginning, it made more sense. It made a lot of sense to do 2 meetings a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, especially when we were transitioning to working from home, because my boss could literally get tons of information after the workday and then have tons of new information for us first thing in the morning. But now that we're all finding our groove as a department and as an institution, it does just make sense to do something to sort of end the day. We usually do it either 2 or 3 o'clock, and then we can finish up some tasks for the day. And then if again, you've been watching these videos, is the very last thing I do after I send our Zoom meeting notes is I come in here and I write for the day based off of my notes when it's still fresh. I can look at my notes to say, okay, yeah, I did this, and flesh it out a little bit more. And like I said, I don't know why, but it feels like I have that ability, even though it's exactly the same amount of space. And I really like keeping track of this. Plus, by lunchtime on Friday afternoon, I can go back to this, and this will actually, because it's all written out and I'm just referring to it, I can have it open on the little side table next to me, and then I can work on my work plan of what I completed as well as what my goals are based on what I completed for the following week, because that is something that we're required to do and submit every Friday. So it makes the process move really fluidly. I don't even know that's how I want to say it. It's a very fluid process for me, and I like seeing it. I made my hydration goals. I do like to drink at least 4 bottles of water during the work day, but I totally failed at going outside, and it wasn't even that it was raining or storming or anything. If it gives you any indication of how my brain works, when I started this, because we had our Zoom meetings at 8:30 and 3:30, I specifically put it in my head that 2 o'clock I'm going to go out for a few minutes, get some sunshine, get some fresh air. Cool. Well, now we have our Zoom meetings at 2, and I still have not been able to train my brain to go outside at another time. And I mean, it's literally like, oh, we have our Zoom meeting, I should have gone outside. And then after that, I'm trying to finish up tasks for the day. So totally failed at that, but I'm hoping for this upcoming week I do better. And yeah, I'm quite pleased. I'm surprised and pleased at this. So I definitely will be doing this for the upcoming week. Have you guys started transitioning to back in the office or back at your job site where you're at? Are you still working from home? We're going to be working from home at least for the next few weeks. Our shelter in place has been extended until May 31st, but it's really just a lot of moving parts, so we definitely will see how it goes. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and that's it from me. So as always, from Bucky and I want to wish you guys all aloha.